10th ICSE Biology, photosynthesis, the process by which green plants synthesize food, glucose from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of chlorophyll and light energy is called photosynthesis. It is an important mechanism of energy input. It provides food and oxygen for plants as well as animals. 6 molecules of carbon dioxide will chemically combine with 12 molecules of water in the presence of chlorophyll pigment. And sunlight, which is being trapped by chlorophyll pigment, the carbon dioxide and water chemically combine to form 1 molecule of glucose, releasing 6 molecules of oxygen along with 6 molecules of water. Importance of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis provides food for all. It is the main source of energy and food for living beings. Oxygen to breathe in. Biological process releasing oxygen and supports the life on the earth. Plants are called autotrophs, they are the food producers. Animals are heterotrophs, they depend directly or indirectly on plants. Photoautotrophs, plants make their food by photosynthesis. Chemoautotrophs, production of food using energy from chemical reaction. The raw materials required in photosynthesis are carbon dioxide, it acts as a source of carbon and oxygen in the form of glucose molecules. Water, source of hydrogen in the form of glucose molecule. Sunlight, energy source to conduct photosynthesis. What are the basic requirements of photosynthesis? The basic requirements of photosynthesis are solar energy from the sun, green chlorophyll pigment, carbon dioxide from the air medium and water. Where are the chlorophyll pigments present in a cell? Name the membrane that connects thylakoid of one granum with the other granum. The chlorophyll pigments are present in the cell organelles called plastids or chloroplast, and stromal lamellae are the membrane that connects thylakoid of one granum with the other granum. Give some adaptations in a green leaf for photosynthesis. A large surface area to absorb water. It is positioned at a right angle to the light to get maximum light. There are numerous stomata to allow rapid exchange of gases. Leaves are thin to allow rapid transport or diffusion of materials. What is the importance of photosynthesis in the life of the following? Green plants, non-green plants and animals. Green plants are able to build up complex energy rich molecules of carbohydrates which are further used for different metabolic activities of the cells. Non-green plants such as saprophytes and parasites use the food prepared by green plants during photosynthesis as a source of their own nutrition. Animals eat green plants. Animals eat green plants or eat animals that feed on green plants. Respiration in plants, the process of biochemical decomposition of organic compounds like simple carbohydrates, glucose in the living cells with the release of energy is called respiration. Glucose in the presence of oxygen, it undergoes oxidation to form carbon dioxide, water releasing 38 ATP molecules. Energy is released in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. 1 mole of glucose on complete oxidation yields 38 ATP molecules. It is an high energy molecule which serves as an immediate source of energy. It is a form of chemical energy which can be used for all processes in cell. Therefore, ATP is called currency of the cell. Metabolism. Metabolism is the set of life-sustaining chemical reactions within the cells of living organisms. 2 types of metabolic processes take place in living things. Catabolic process, it is a destructive process in which energy is released like respiration. Anabolic process, it is a constructive process, uses energy to construct process in which energy is used for biosynthetic process, that is photosynthesis. A leaf is a food factory explained. The leaves of green plants are specially developed for the purpose of synthesizing food. The leaf anatomy is best suited for collecting the raw materials. The leaf absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through its stomatal opening. It gets water from the stem. The chloroplasts are the actual sites of photosynthetic reactions, light and dark reactions, which result in the formation of glucose. Hence the ability to collect raw materials and to carry on chemical reactions to synthesize food. It is called as the food factory of the plant. Why green leaves are thin and broad? Green leaves are thin and broad so that they can receive more light and can photosynthesize more efficiently. State one important function of chloroplast. Chloroplast contains chlorophyll pigment which is used to trap the solar energy from the sunlight which falls on the leaf. This energy is used during photolysis to split the water molecule into hydrogen and oxygen. Which tissues and cells are mainly concerned with photosynthesis? The tissues and cells which contain chloroplasts are mainly the palisade parenchyma and spongy mesophyll cells of a green leaf, which are concerned with photosynthesis. Why is photosynthesis important in nature? The body of all living organisms, both plants and animals, is dependent on the food that has been synthesized in a green cell by photosynthesis, the purification of the atmosphere, whereby the volume of carbon dioxide remains fairly constant due to photosynthetic activity of green plants. Oxygen is given out by green plants. How do non-green plants such as fungi and bacteria obtain their nourishment? Non-green plants such as fungi and bacteria obtain their nourishment from decaying organic matter in their environment, which comes from dead animals and plants. Thus, they are dependent on photosynthesis. Oxygen is a waste product of photosynthesis. Comment: oxygen liberated during photosynthesis is a waste for the plant, so it is released into the air medium and it is being used by living organisms in respiration. What is meant by photolysis of water? The splitting of water molecule into two component ions by light is known as photolysis of water. Photo means light, lysis means breakdown. Water gets broken down into H plus and OH minus ions. Oxygen given out during photosynthesis comes from water. Explain the statement. During the process of photolysis under light reaction, the water molecules split up to release H plus and OH minus ions. These OH minus ions react to liberate oxygen. Thus we can say that oxygen liberated during photosynthesis comes from water. How is the rate of photosynthesis affected when a green plant gets sunlight? The rate of photosynthesis decreases and finally stops when the green plant gets green light. What happens to the rate of photosynthesis affected when a green plant gets green light? The rate of photosynthesis decreases and finally stops when the green plant gets green light, because green light is not absorbed but reflected back by the plant. Why is it not possible to demonstrate respiration in a green plant kept in sunlight? When a plant is kept in sunlight, carbon dioxide released by respiration gets used by photosynthesis to synthesize food. So no carbon dioxide is liberated and respiration cannot be demonstrated. Explain why transpiration and photosynthesis are interlinked during the day. During the daytime, the chloroplasts in the guard cells are able to carry on photosynthesis, so the osmotic pressure in the cell sap of the guard cells is high and water enters the guard cells, which lead to an opening of the stomatal aperture. Thus stomatal transpiration can take place, and carbon dioxide can also enter the green leaf to enable photosynthesis to take place. So during daytime, photosynthesis and stomatal transpiration occurs simultaneously. Explain why respiration is said to be a reverse process of photosynthesis. In respiration, energy is released as a result of oxidation of food, whereas in photosynthesis it is stored up in a carbohydrate molecule. Oxygen is used in respiration, whereas it is given out as a byproduct in photosynthesis. Name the molecules which are called assimilatory power. Why are they called so? ATP and NADPH2 are called assimilatory power. They are called so because they provide the energy requirement for carbon dioxide assimilation during dark reaction of photosynthesis. What is the law of limiting factor? Blackman in the year 1905 established the law of limiting factor in connection with photosynthesis. According to this law, when a process is conditioned to its rapidity by a number of separate factors, the rate of process is limited by the pace of the lowest factor, the factor which is present in minimum amount. Now, complete the following food chains by writing the names of the appropriate organisms in the bracket. Grass, grasshopper, snake, hawk. Grass, insects, hen, man. Grass, rabbit, lion. Corn, mouse, snake, peacock. On a bright sunny day, water weeds growing in an aquarium were actively giving off bubbles of gas. Use this information to answer the questions that follow. Name the process occurring in water weed that has resulted in the evolution of these bubbles. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process occurring in the water weed that has resulted in the evolution of these bubbles. Of what gas do these bubbles consist of? It is oxygen. Briefly describe the reactions occurring in the leaves of the water weeds leading to the evolution of these bubbles. The process that takes place first is the photolysis of water. That is, water gets broken down into H plus and OH minus ions with the help of energy from sunlight. The hydroxyl ions combine to form hydrogen peroxide, which decompose to give molecular oxygen. Give an overall balanced chemical equation to represent the process named in above. 6 molecules of carbon dioxide will chemically combine with 12 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight trapped by chlorophyll pigment to form 1 molecule of glucose, 6 molecules of oxygen and 6 molecules of water. What is meant by de-starched plant? How can it be de-starched? A de-starched plant has no starch present in the leaves and a leaf remains yellowish brown when tested with iodine during a starch test. A plant can be de-starched by keeping it in the dark for 2 to 3 days so that the leaves are free from stored starch. A plant can be de-starched by keeping it in the dark for 2 to 3 days so that the leaves are free from stored starch. Using the de-starched plant, describe step by step how would you proceed to prove that in the absence of light, the leaf cannot manufacture starch. In a dark room, a leaf on the de-starched plant is covered on either side with strips of black paper, which is being kept in place by paper clips or cellophane tape. Now the potted plant is kept in the light. After a few hours, the leaf is detached from the plant and the black strips are removed. Then the leaf is boiled in water for 2 to 3 minutes and then boiled in alcohol to remove the green chlorophyll. The leaf is then washed in water and tested with iodine. The region of the leaf that was under the black strip turns yellowish brown, showing that no starch was made, while the rest of the leaf turns bluish black, showing the presence of starch was made in the presence of light. What is meant by de-starched plant? How it can be de-starched? A de-starched plant has no starch present in the leaves and a leaf remains yellowish brown when tested with iodine during a starch test. A plant can be de-starched by keeping it in the dark for 2 or 3 days so that the leaves are free from stored starch. Using the de-starched plant, describe step by step how would you proceed to prove that in the absence of light, the leaf cannot manufacture starch. In a dark room, a leaf on the de-starched plant is covered with either side with strips of black paper, which is kept in place by paper clips or cellophane tape. Now the potted plant is kept in light. After a few hours, the leaf is detached from the plant and the black strips are removed. Then the leaf is boiled in water for 2 to 3 minutes and then boiled in alcohol to remove the green chlorophyll pigment. The leaf is then washed in water and tested with iodine. The region of the leaf that was under the black strips turned yellowish brown, showing that no starch was made, while the rest of the leaf turns bluish black, showing the starch was made in the presence of light. A healthy croton plant bearing variegated leaves was kept in a dark cupboard to de-starch it, after which it was placed in sunlight for a few hours. One of the leaves was then plucked and an outline of the leaf marking the green and the non-green regions was drawn. The leaf was then tested for starch. Using the above information, answer the question. State the aim of the above experiment. The aim of the above experiment is to prove that chlorophyll pigment is necessary for photosynthesis to take place. Name the chemical used for testing the presence of starch. Iodine solution is the name of the chemical used to test the presence of starch. Why is the leaf boiled in water and alcohol before testing for the presence of starch? The leaf is boiled in water to kill the cells and boiled in alcohol to remove the chlorophyll pigment. What change is seen on the leaf after the starch test? The green parts of the leaf turn bluish black while the non-green parts turn brown. Give reasons. All life on the earth would come to an end if there were no green plants. Green plants manufacture food during the process of photosynthesis. Green plants manufacture food during the process of photosynthesis and give out oxygen, a life-supporting gas, for all organisms. Photosynthesis is considered as a process supporting all life on the earth. This process produces food and releases oxygen, both of which are necessary to maintain the life on the earth. Chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. The chlorophyll traps solar energy and converts it into chemical energy. Chloroplasts are called energy converters. The chlorophyll traps the solar energy and converts it into chemical energy. ATP is needed for dark reaction. ATP provides energy for dark reaction. Respiration is said to be the reversal of photosynthesis. Respiration is a catabolic process while photosynthesis is an anabolic process. During respiration, carbon dioxide is given out, while during photosynthesis, oxygen is given out. Differentiate between light reaction and dark reaction. Differentiate between Light reaction and dark reaction. Light reaction takes place in the presence of sunlight. Dark reaction, it does not require light. Light reaction takes place in the granule region of chloroplast. Dark reaction takes place in the stroma region of chloroplast. Light reaction, its products are ATP and NADPH2. Whereas dark reaction, its products are organic compounds. The stroma of chloroplast and granule of chloroplast. Mention the differences between them. Stroma of chloroplast, it is the site of dark reaction. It is a non-green granular matrix, whereas granule of chloroplast, it is the site of the light reaction. It is green flattened sac-like structure. Differentiate between chloroplast and chlorophyll pigment. Chloroplast, it is an organelle of the cell, it is living, whereas chlorophyll pigment, it is a green pigment in the chloroplast, it is non-living. Autotrophs and heterotrophs. Autotrophs can produce their own food. Heterotrophs cannot produce their own food. Autotrophs contain chlorophyll pigment. Heterotrophs do not contain chlorophyll pigment. The figure given below represents the vertical section of a leaf. Name the parts 1 to 5. Based on the figure, we can come to know the parts labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is cuticle, 2 is upper epidermis, 3 is palisade parenchyma or palisade tissue, 4 is xylem, 5 is stomata. How many veins have been shown? 1 vein have been shown in the diagram. How many veins have been shown in the diagram? 1 vein has been shown in the diagram. State the functions of part 4 and 5. Part 4 is xylem and part 5 is stomata. Xylem helps in the conduction of water. Stomata, through which exchange of gases is known to take place. Identify the above diagram. Label the guidelines 1 to 3. The diagram displayed on the screen is chloroplast. Label the guidelines 1 to 3. 1 is granum, 2 is stroma, 3 is thylakoids. Name the phenomenon which takes place in the above diagram. Photosynthesis is the phenomenon which takes place in the above diagram. Define the phenomenon. Photosynthesis is the process by which living plant cells containing chlorophyll produce food substances, that is glucose and starch, from carbon dioxide and water by using light energy. Plants release oxygen as a waste product during photosynthesis. What is the importance of the above phenomenon? Photosynthesis is the source of energy, food and oxygen. The figure given below represents an experiment to demonstrate a particular aspect of photosynthesis. The alphabet A represents a certain condition inside the flask. What is the aim of the experiment? To prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. Identify the special condition inside the flask. No carbon dioxide in the flask. Name an alternative chemical that can be used instead of potassium hydroxide. It is calcium oxide, also called limestone, and potassium pyrogallate. In what manner do the leaves 1 and 2 differ at the end of the starch test? Leaf 1 no change will be there in color with starch test. Leaf 2 will turn bluish black at the end of the starch test. Explain the terms ATP. ATP, adenosine triphosphate, a small water-soluble molecule that acts as an energy currency in cells. Calvin cycle. Calvin cycle, the biochemical reactions initiated by Rubisco that resulted in the reduction of carbon dioxide to a carbohydrate, also known as photosynthetic carbon reduction cycle. What is meant by free energy? Free energy means the amount of energy in a reaction available to do work, because most biochemical reactions occur at constant temperature and pressure. What is NADPH? Reduced form of nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, a small water-soluble molecule. A small water-soluble molecule that acts as a hydrogen carrier in biochemical reactions. Plastoquinone, a small molecule involved in electron and proton transfer in photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, the physical chemical process by which certain chlorophyll containing organisms use light energy for the biosynthesis of organic molecules. Photosynthetic membrane, a bilayer of lipid molecules in which are embedded proteins that transform light energy into chemical free energy, also known as the thylakoid membrane. Phosphorylation, the covalent attachment of a phosphate group to a molecule. NADP, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. It is a coenzyme. During electron transfer, NADP gets reduced and form NADPH2. Formation of ATP in the chloroplast in the presence of light is called photophosphorylation. The various processes resulting in the circulation of carbon in different forms constitute the carbon cycle. Name the following: the process by which plants produce their own food. The plants produce their own food by photosynthesis. The green coloring matter of the plant's chlorophyll pigment. The principal site in a green leaf for photosynthesis, it is chloroplast. Source of oxygen given out in photosynthesis, water. The site of light reaction in the cell of a leaf, it is grana. The light in which maximum rate of photosynthesis takes place, it is in the presence of red light. A high energy reduced compound formed in the light reaction and enter into the dark reaction, NADPH2. The immediate product of photosynthesis is glucose. In plant cells, carbohydrates are stored in which form? Glucose or starch or glycogen. It is in the form of starch. Starch is a storage polysaccharide. The chemical substance used to test the presence of starch in the cell of a leaf, it is iodine. A light-induced reaction which leads to splitting of water molecule is called photolysis of water. A plant that does not perform photosynthesis is fungus. One of the product of the photolysis of water is oxygen. Chloroplasts are regarded as complete photosynthetic units of plants. ADP stands for adenosine diphosphate. 230 to 250 molecules of chlorophyll make one quantosome. Carbon dioxide enters the leaf through stomata. Xanthophyll is yellow colored pigment. The conversion of physical energy of light into chemical energy by the chloroplast is called photophosphorylation. Calvin cycle was proposed by Melvin Calvin. A dark reaction is called a thermochemical reaction. A light reaction is a photochemical reaction. State the location of the following. Thylakoid, each granum of the chloroplast. Stomata, lower surface of the leaf. Chlorophyll, walls of thylakoids. Stroma, inner portion of the chloroplast. Write the functional activity of the following structures. Granum, light reaction of photosynthesis. Stroma, dark reaction of photosynthesis. Chloroplast, it is photosynthesis. Thylakoids help in photosynthesis. Chlorophyll pigment is present in the granar region of chloroplast. The specific function of light energy in the process of photosynthesis is to activate chlorophyll pigment. Which one of the following would not be a limiting factor for photosynthesis? It is oxygen. A cell that lacks chloroplast does not liberate oxygen, which would do maximum harm to a tree. It is loss of all its leaves. NADP is being expanded as nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. A plant is kept in a dark cupboard for about 48 hours before conducting any experiment on photosynthesis, so as to ensure that the starch is not translocated from the leaves. The main difference between chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. In chlorophyll A, there is CH3 group, whereas in chlorophyll B, CHO group is present, that is aldehyde group. Compensation point means the condition when rate of photosynthesis is equal to the rate of respiration. 10th ICSE Biology. Give a simple definition of excretion. Excretion is the removal of all harmful and unwanted products, especially the nitrogenous products, from the body of living beings. Kidneys are the master chemist of the body. Comment on this. The kidneys purify the blood by excreting toxic and waste products from the blood. They maintain the proper concentration of salts in the body and also regulate the proper amount of water in the body. In this way, the kidneys eliminate only the waste and extra substances from the body. Hence, we can say that the kidneys are the master chemist of the body. Think of the following: tears, sweat, saliva, milk, insulin, urine. What are these? Excretion or secretion? Why? Except urine, all others listed are secretions, because secretion is given out by a cell or gland, some substance that have some utility for the body, while excretion is the passing out of the substance that have no further use in the body or are harmful. Why is urine yellow in color? Urine is yellow in color due to the presence of a pigment urochrome formed due to the breakdown of hemoglobin of RBCs. Urine is yellow in color due to the presence of a pigment urochrome pigment formed due to the breakdown of hemoglobin of old red blood corpuscles. Describe about physical properties of urine. Physical properties of urine: color, straw yellow color due to the presence of urochrome pigment, volume 1 to 1.5 liters per day but varies, pH value is 5 to 8, that is urine is slightly acidic in nature. Odor of urine. On standing, the smell of urine becomes strong, ammonia-like due to bacterial activity, otherwise faint smell. Specific gravity of urine, it is 1003 to 1035. Write the constituents of urine. The constituents of urine, the normal human urine consists of about 95% of water and 5% of solid waste dissolved in it. The percentage of the solid waste may slightly vary according to the food taken and according to the time after taking food, but usually these are approximately as follows. Organic constituents, it is urea 2 to 3 gram per liter, creatinine 1 to 5 gram per liter, uric acid 0 to 7 gram, others 2 to 6. Inorganic constituents are sodium chloride 9 grams per liter, potassium chloride 2 to 5 grams per liter, sulfuric acid 1 to 8 grams per liter, ammonia 0 to 6 gram per liter. Besides the normal constituents, the urine may pass out certain hormones and also certain medicines like antibiotics and the excess vitamins. What are the functions of ureter and urethra? The ureter carries urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. The urethra carries urine from the urinary bladder to the outside of the body. What is osmoregulation? It is the mechanism by which osmotic pressure is maintained and regulated between the body cells and the intercellular fluid by taking in the fluid or by giving out excess of fluid in the cell. How does the hydrostatic pressure develop? In the glomerulus, the efferent arteriole is narrower than the afferent arteriole. These are further divided into many narrow capillaries, thereby increasing the pressure of the blood flowing in it, which is also known as hydrostatic pressure. Write about the excretory role of the lungs. Lungs possess blood capillaries which absorb oxygen and pass on carbon dioxide to the alveoli by the simple process of diffusion, which is finally removed from the body if retained inside the body. It may prove fatal, so lungs act as excretory organs. How is the urea produced? Amino acids are broken down in the liver to form the amino group compounds and keto acids like pyruvic acid and other acids. Urea is formed from the amino group and other ammonium compounds. During deamination by combination with carbon dioxide, it takes place by ornithine cycle. Urine is formed from alkaline blood, but it is acidic in nature. Comment: blood is alkaline in nature, but urine formed from blood is acidic. It is due to the reason that acidic products are continuously added to the blood, but at the same time kidneys perform important service by filtering out substance from the blood into urine. Thus it is acidic in nature. What is dialysis? Under what conditions is it carried out? An artificial kidney is a dialyzing machine. When both the kidneys fail to work, the dialysis machine is used out. The patient's blood is led from the radial artery in his arm through the machine, where the urea and the excess salts are removed, and the purified blood is returned to a vein in the same arm. In case a permanent damage to the kidney, dialysis has to be repeated for about 12 hours twice a week. An artificial kidney is a dialysis machine. When both the kidneys fail to work, the dialysis machine is used out. The patient's blood is led from the radial artery in his arm through the machine, where the urea and excess salts are removed and the purified blood is returned to a vein in the same arm. In case of permanent damage to the kidneys, dialysis has to be repeated for about 12 hours twice a week. Give the working of nephron. What kind of urine concentration is produced in the human body? In a nephron, the blood enters by the afferent arteriole and is filtered through the glomerulus. The filtrate is passed into the Bowman's capsule by the process called ultrafiltration. The filtrate contains useful products like glucose, amino acids, salts, the plasma proteins, blood corpuscles and platelets are retained in the glomerular mass. The filtrate now passes through Henle's loop, where selective reabsorption of useful products take place, but urea and uric acid are not absorbed. Now the excretory substances are secreted by proximal and distal convoluted tubule and urine is formed. The urine formed is hypertonic. Explain the functioning of kidney. Kidney plays a major role in the formation of urine. The formation of urine takes place in two steps. Ultrafiltration. The blood flows through the glomerulus under great pressure. This high pressure causes the liquid part of the blood to filter out from the glomerulus into the renal tubule. Ultrafiltration. During ultrafiltration, ultrafiltration, almost all the liquid part of the blood comes out of the glomerulus and passes into the funnel-shaped Bowman's capsule. The fluid entering the renal tubule is called the glomerular filtrate, consisting of water, urea salts, glucose and other plasma solids. The thicker part of the blood left behind in the glomerulus after ultrafiltration, namely the two kinds of corpuscles, proteins and the other large molecules, are carried forward through the efferent arteriole. Thus the blood proceeding away from the glomerulus is relatively thick. Reabsorption. The glomerular filtrate entering the renal tubule is an extremely dilute solution containing a lot of usable materials including glucose and some salts such as those of sodium. As the filtrate passes down the tubule, much of the water is reabsorbed together with the usable substance, but the reabsorption is only to the extent that the normal concentration of the blood is not disturbed. This is called selective reabsorption. The fluid which allows through the last part of the tubule is urine. Certain substances like potassium in the normal course and a large number of foreign chemicals including drugs like penicillin are passed into the forming urine in tubular wall, and hence it is called tubular secretion. Give reasons. All living things must excrete. Metabolic activities of all living things produce more waste materials. These, if accumulated in the body, becomes poisonous and destroy the vital organs. So excretion is a must. Why excretion is necessary? Excretion is necessary to remove the harmful and toxic substances from the body. It is necessary to maintain normal osmotic concentration of blood. It is necessary to maintain a normal osmotic concentration of blood to keep the body cells in a steady state, that is proper working condition. Why urine is acidic while blood is alkaline in nature? The urine is acidic in nature due to the secretion of acidic chemicals into the glomerular filtrate and reabsorption of alkaline substances from it. As a result of ultrafiltration along with excretory products, certain useful products like glucose salt are also filtered, but these are not excreted. Glucose salt in the glomerular filtrate is reabsorbed in the proximal part of the renal tubule. Glucose absent in the urine of a healthy person. The glucose is absent in the urine of a healthy person because it is completely reabsorbed from the glomerular filtrate. The urine is slightly thicker in summer than winter. During summer season, the water is also lost in the form of sweat from the body. Hence, more water is reabsorbed from the glomerular filtrate to keep the fluid balance in the body. That is why the urine is slightly thicker in summer when compared to winter season. There is frequent urination in winter than in summer. In winter, sweating is less, so more water is given out in the form of urine. Reverse process happens in summer. Differentiate between renal artery and renal vein. Renal artery, blood is rich in urea. Blood has more salts of sodium, potassium, ammonium ions. Blood is rich in oxygen. Renal vein, blood is nearly free from urea. The blood has less salts of sodium, potassium and ammonium ion. The blood is rich in carbon dioxide. Differentiate between renal cortex and renal medulla. Renal cortex, it is dark red in color. It forms the outer layer of the kidney. It contains the Malpighian corpuscles, the proximal and distal parts of the renal tubule. Renal medulla, it is light red. It forms the inner lining of the kidney. It contains the elements of Henle's loop and the collecting tubules. Differentiate between afferent arteriole and efferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole, it brings oxygenated blood into the kidney. It is formed by the branching of the renal artery. Its diameter is 2 times wider than that of the efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole, it carries deoxygenated blood away from the kidney. It is formed by the fusing of glomerular capillaries. Its diameter is 2 times narrower than that of the afferent arteriole. Differentiate between ureter and urethra. Ureter, it transports urine from kidneys to urinary bladder. Sphincter muscle is absent. Urethra, it transports urine from the urinary bladder to the exterior. Urethra, it is guarded by sphincter muscle. Differentiate between excretion and egestion. Excretion, it is the removal of metabolic waste from the body. It is related with kidney. Egestion, it is the removal of undigested food material from the body. It is related with alimentary canal. Differentiate between urea and urine. Urea, it is a chemical compound. It is produced in the liver. Whereas urine is a mixture of metabolic waste and other substance. It is formed in the kidney. Differentiate between excretion and secretion. Excretion, it is the removal of metabolic waste from the body. Secretion, it is the production of chemical substances and pour them into the blood outside the body. Explain the terms. The Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule is also called nephric capsule and it represents the free end of the nephron. The Bowman's capsule is a double-walled cup-like structure which lies in the cortex of the kidney. The glomerular filtrate, which leaves the blood capillaries of the glomerulus during ultrafiltration, enter the capsule and then passes to the first part of the nephric tubule. Explain glomerulus. Glomerulus, a single afferent arteriole of the renal artery, breaks up into a number of capillary branches to form the glomerulus. The blood in the glomerulus is being subjected to higher pressure since the diameter of the afferent arteriole is wider than that of the efferent arteriole that leaves the glomerulus, so ultrafiltration takes place. Explain loop of Henle. The cells that comprise the loop of Henle are well adapted for diffusion, filtration and selective reabsorption. The final changes in the composition and the volume of nephric filtrate occurs in the loop of Henle and the distal convoluted tubule. Glucose, amino acids, water, mineral salts and some other substances leave the loop of Henle to pass into the blood capillaries that surround it. Explain ureter. From the hilum of a kidney arises a narrow tube which carries the urine. From the hilum of a kidney arises a narrow tube which carries the urine collected in the pelvis of the kidney to the urinary bladder, which is situated at the base of the abdomen. Explain urinary bladder. It lies at the base of the abdomen and has a thin elastic and muscular wall. The urinary bladder receives the urine from the ureter. The wall of the bladder relaxes and the bladder expands to hold and store the urine. The urine cannot flow out continuously because of the contraction of the right sphincter muscles at its junction with the urethra. When the bladder is full, it contracts and the ring of the sphincter muscles relaxes so that the urine is forced out through the urethra. What are ureotelic animals? Certain animals predominantly excrete urea. Such animals are called ureotelic animals. Man also excretes urea, so he is called ureotelic, and this phenomenon is known as ureotelism. What is Malpighian body and tubular reabsorption? Malpighian body, it is a part of the nephron consisting of glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule. The nephrons have a tubular structure consisting of proximal and distal tubules which reabsorbs all the useful products present in the glomerular filtrate, and the process is called tubular reabsorption. Name the following major excretory organs of man. The major excretory organs of man are kidneys, the organ which produces urea. Liver is the organ which produces urea. The structural and functional units of kidneys. Nephrons are the structural and functional units of the kidneys. The division of kidney, which is light in color and subdivided into conical renal pyramids. It is medulla. The inner concave margin of the kidney. The inner concave margin of the kidney is called hilus. The branch of renal artery which enters into the Bowman's capsule. It is afferent arteriole. The term used for Bowman's capsule and glomerulus together, renal corpuscle. The blood vessels which brings pure blood to the kidneys. Renal arteries brings the pure blood to the kidneys. A process by which the unwanted nitrogenous waste are eliminated from the body. Excretion. Thin membranous sac serving as the reservoir of urine. It is urinary bladder. The muscle which controls urination. Sphincter muscle controls urination. The act of passing urine. The act of passing urine is called micturition. The organ in which urine is stored before its elimination. Urinary bladder is the organ in which urine is stored. The process by which kidneys regulate the water content of the body. Osmoregulation. The gas excreted by the lungs. Carbon dioxide. The substance found in excess in the urine of diabetic patient. It is glucose. The process of removing the metabolic waste from the body is known as excretion. The process of removing the metabolic waste from the body is known as excretion. Human kidney is made up of nephrons. Nephron is the structural and functional unit of kidney. The sum total of all the chemical reactions taking place in the cell is known as metabolism. The process of releasing urine is micturition. The U-shaped portion of a nephron located in the medulla region is called Henle's loop. The knot of blood vessel inside the Bowman's capsule is glomerulus. The duct which transports urine from kidney to urinary bladder is ureter. Renal artery supplies blood to the kidney. The human liver converts ammonia into urea. Besides excretion, the kidneys also carry out the important function of osmoregulation. Automatic self-regulation of salt and water within the body is known as homeostasis. The outer surface of the kidney is convex while the inner surface is concave. Urine is collected in the urinary bladder. Sweat formed in the sweat glands passes into the sweat duct, which opens to the outside at the surface of the skin by means of sweat pore. State the location. Urinary bladder. It lies in the pelvic of the abdomen. kidneys along the posterior abdominal wall on either side of the vertebral column, renal pyramids, medulla of kidney in the cortex of kidney. What are the functions of the following? Bowman's capsule, ultrafiltration of blood, vasopressin, water reabsorption, aldosterone, sodium reabsorption, glomerulus, filtration of blood, bladder sphincter, regulates micturition, Henle's loop, absorption of water from glomerular filtrate, sweat glands, excretion by eliminating extra water and salts, kidney, excretion of waste materials from the body, ureter, transfer of urine from kidneys to the bladder, urethra, passage for urine and sex cells, adrenal gland, secretion of hormones, renal artery, supply of blood to the kidneys, that is oxygenated blood, renal vein, collection of blood from the kidneys, that is deoxygenated blood, iliac artery, supplying blood to hind limbs, iliac vein, collection of blood from hind limbs. Choose the odd one out. Skin, kidney, liver, lung, it is kidney. Liver, angiotensin, kidney, ADH, it is antidiuretic hormone. Renal pelvis, medullary pyramid, renal cortex, renal papilla, renal cortex. Proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted tubule, Henle's loop, renal corpuscle, it is renal corpuscle. Afferent arteriole, vasa recta, glomerulus, vasa recta, uterus. Antidiuretic hormone, excretion, collecting tubule, hypotonic urine, excretion. Glucose, amino acids, urea, sodium cation, urea, carbonic acid, creatinine, uric acid, carbonic acid, urea, uterus, urinary bladder, ureter, uterus. Excretion commonly involves removal of all byproducts during catabolism, removal of all byproducts during anabolism, removal of nitrogenous waste, all the three. Urine is synthesized from extra amino acids in liver. What is the chief nitrogenous waste in mammals? Urea. Profuse sweating takes place during heavy muscular exercise. The reason is to excrete excessive amount of sodium chloride, to eliminate excess lactic acid produced due to anaerobic metabolism, to regulate the temperature of the body, all the three. Ultrafiltration occurs in Bowman's capsule. In the Bowman's capsule, afferent arteriole is wider whereas efferent arteriole is narrower.